So we all want to become attractive, but a lot of us don't have time, and honestly, you are probably lazy, and you don't have enough time to put effort into actually look maxing the right way. Because look maxing is so many little details, and it really bugs me when I see guys ask for look maxing advice online, and they don't even do the basic, most simple stuff. They ask, "Oh, how do I fix my navel canval tilt?" But they have like a oval shaped fat face, and they're not even mewing and doing the tactics we're going to talk about. They're not even doing those tactics, and they ask for like random advice. You should be focusing on the basics. So this is why I made for you a concise guide, and this will give you, like, if you know the 80-20 rule. So this is basically the 80-20 rule. This is like doing 20, it's more like 30%, but let's say 20% of the work, you'll get 80% of the result of look maxing. And that's huge. Let's say you're a 2 out of 10 right now. So instead of becoming, I don't know, an 8 out of 10, you'll become a 7 or a 6 point something. And that's still very huge progress. So, and honestly, maybe even an 8, depending on, your potential and stuff. So this is a concise guide, and first I want to share a very special story about looks maxing that I think it will give you some motivation. So I never thought I was ugly in like middle school and no, honestly, in middle school, the start of middle school, and elementary school, I never was really conscious of my appearance. And even when I thought I looked skinny, I was very skinny and underweight, I always started working out, but I never thought I looked unattractive. I always thought, oh, I have these deep blue eyes that are so great, and those, I got full lips, and I have a good visible jawline, so yeah, I'm attractive. And I was kind of blessed with ignorance about being unattractive, because I was very unattractive. Oh, let me pull you a picture of me. Oh, 1 second, there's just a picture right here. This is me. I'm not making this up. This is just on the desk, like on the shelf, like right here. That's me. So this was me when I don't know, very young, but I had a really bad hair and stuff, and I never thought it was a problem. But then in the end of elementary school and 9th grade, people started calling me ugly. Now you got a massive forehead and stuff, and I became very conscious, and it just ruined. I wasn't confident, but it just ruined everything I had. And then when I started Looksmaxxing, dressing better, going to the gym and learning about hair and stuff, and just one practice of growing my hair out, because I had really thin hair and stuff, and it was really bad. Just growing my hair out and having this hair started better, my confidence skyrocketed. So I want your confidence to skyrocket too. Okay? So we wanna get the meat and potatoes. You wanna extract like the essence of look maxing. So the single greatest thing, you probably hear this everywhere, but this is building a body that women can lust over, which is basically gaining a lot of muscle in the right place and having that V taper aesthetic. You've heard this everywhere probably, but that is genuinely like the biggest thing you can do if you want to improve because having a good body doesn't only make your body attractive, which is like 80% of your whole frame. It's your body. It makes your face more attractive when you lose fat, and they can see the jawline and stuff. So there's no real reason to not do this. It won't stand your growth or whatever thing. I don't know, people the anti-vaccine people have told you, no, none of that shit. And honestly, every guy wishes they started 1 year earlier, 2 years earlier. Because if I started to actually doing this the right way when I was 14, 13, I would be jacked now. I would be attractive as fuck. And so, if you're not actually doing this the right way, and I'll explain what the right way is, then you're doing this all wrong. What's the right way? So you need to gain as much muscle as you can in the right places, which are your neck and traps and biceps. Neck, trap, and biceps, those are the first muscles we're going to talk about. Why? Because they are the muscles that are always visible. See, now I'm in casual clothes. What part can you see me? You can't see my chest, right? You can see my forearms, you can see my biceps a little bit, and you can see my neck and also traps. So if you develop these muscles, it'll be it'll be very obvious to people. So it's very beneficial for you to start considering, am I actually eating all these muscles efficiently in my workouts? And if not, I should prioritize them more. And you should prioritize the muscles that build the aesthetic V-taper, and those are the side delts, like this part of your shoulders. You've heard this, right? And the upper chest. A very quick tip, just start with the upper chest, because it just, if you start with the upper chest instead of the lower chest, you will hit it much better. So upper chest, traps, and lats, which give you that wide shoulder appearance. And again, you should lose fat. So that's the concise advice. Just starting, it will be the greatest step. Just start, you'll improve over time and you'll start consuming content. But the concise advice, which is the whole part of this guy, with the whole concise advice, is just go to the gym, lift weights to look aesthetic. Do some, machines, maybe some barbells and dumbbell works to work on these muscles. Just search it up on YouTube, and that's the probably the biggest impact you can do. Now there's the face, right? So there are three big, no, honestly 4 or 5 big components in the face, and there's a lot of stuff you can do. The face is like a whole, I can write a 300 pages book on the face, on how to make it attractive. But in just, in short, just focusing on the big thing, the biggest changes we can make, it's the hair. The first one I'll tell you, just get a haircut every 2 weeks. That's like the haircut. And especially be a lot more aggressive to the barber. Don't just stand there and you're like, I used to do this, and I get pissed because I always got a haircut that I didn't like, because the barber would just do whatever he wanted, and I would really hate, and I would look at him and I would think, oh no, but I don't want this, but I wouldn't tell him, so he gave me a random haircut and I didn't even like it. And that's the worst feeling, when you don't even like your own haircut. So just get a haircut, once every 2 weeks. You could learn to cut your own hair if you're, old and stuff, but that's not really something you must look on, because probably your parents are paying for your haircuts anyway, right? So once every 2 weeks, and tell the barber what you want. Practice being confident. If it's a friendlier barber, it'll be easier. So just get a haircut every 2 weeks, and yeah, that'll be pretty set with your hair. Your barber maybe will give you some tips on how to get better hair. Listen to him, because you probably don't know shit. The next part is our jawline. So we've seen guys in the movies and girls talk about, oh, he has such a sharp jawline and stuff. And how do you get a sharp jawline? Because a lot of guys think it's interesting. Oh, if you don't have this little part and hollow cheeks, you're doomed and stuff. No, jawline is all about having the right muscles, having not a lot of fat in this area, and the third component is your posture of the tongue. This is a really weird thing, but in that it's called mewing. You've probably heard of it. Just do this practice. Get some water, a sip of it, and just swallow. And notice that your this part, the back of your tongue, just sticks up to your roof, like here. Massive jawline, you see? This is something I'm so happy I did. I would do this before every night. I would swallow like this. and it creates a vacuum and your tongue stays up. And if you can see, like, this part just goes up and sticks to your face, and it just looks a lot more attractive. This changes the facial shape. I don't really know how, I just know that it completely changed my face from being this round shape like this to this sharp angular face that I have now. And again, cut body fat. If you don't know how to do this, just reduce your calories. There's so many guys out there online, bro. This is the concise advice. I'm not going to give you a lot of bullshit. This is the short guide on how to become attractive, right? So, swallow and just try to keep it up for pretty long. It's going to be pretty passive during the day how you do this. And for one thing, I'm so good for that day, bro. I'll do, and this sounds like something psychopaths do, but it's genuinely really important. You tape your mouth at night like this. This just makes you do what I said with the tongue posture for 12 hours, which is very powerful. And also a very huge benefit, you'll be able to breathe from your nose. So why not? Breathing from your nose is healthier. You've been told that by every single doctor on the planet, right? So the jawline is going to very much improve. But I'll give you one more tip, which is not related to body fat. If you don't have a jawline because you're very fat or something, I don't know, you could grow a beard to hide it. That's something that you should do. And if you have a very sharp jawline, so a little, maybe a stubble. How do you pronounce a stubble? Like a little stubble, and that still shows like you have a sharp jawline would be good. That because a beard can hide your jawline. So no beard or just a stubble would be pretty nice if you have a good jawline, which you should have. So we've talked about a body, we talked about the jawline and the hair. Now there's one more thing we need to talk about, which is skin. So I was blessed with pretty clear skin, except for this dot and this dot. It's like triangle I have here. I have very clear skin. I never get acne, and I think this is because I am allergic to milk, which you can say, oh, that sucks. Oh, you're so poor. I never thought of that as something like really unfortunate, because my brother, for example, and he has like similar genetics, right? But he has a lot of acne, and that's because, first of all, he drinks milk, and if you don't know, gluten and sugar really make your acne spike up. And I don't drink any gluten, not gluten, gluten, no, lactose, fuck, I just confused the two. So just not drink lactose will achieve you with having clear skin. If you have like cystic acne, bad shit, you can take some drugs. I don't recommend it. And also you can start a skincare routine. All you gotta do is basically have sunscreen on your face every morning to not have this red. You see this? I haven't worn sunscreen today, and so I have this like red stuff, and it's, you see all over this. This damages your skin, and that's why old people have this little wrinkles and stuff, and they look pretty like someone has folded a paper like into you a bit, like this. Someone has folded a paper because the sun just damages their skin. So put on sunscreen. That's the first part of your skincare routine, to have this clear glass smooth skin. And you also need to have a cleanser and a moisturizer. Don't worry if you don't know what that thing is, just go search it online. Basically, a cleanser is something that removes the bacteria I think you have all over your face, and it just makes it because bacteria is what drives acne. And if you're on puberty, also you will maybe have acne no matter what you do because of your hormones. Don't worry, it'll pass eventually. So you're good, in good company. So those are the big things to face. And the final thing we're going to talk about in this guide is leveling up your style. It's very simple. Just buy like matching sets or something a bit more luxurious. Save up like uh, maybe $100 and just upgrade your wardrobe a little bit to have something a little more stylish. Maybe ask your friends that actually know what's trendy and stuff, because the style really makes you feel more confident. So why not? Maybe don't wear only like the most comfortable clothes that you find randomly. Maybe wear jeans and maybe wear jewelry and necklaces and stuff. And that's basically it. That's the concise version. If you want me to do a very like 4 hour long with every single secret and stuff, comment down below. If you want to learn more about Looksmaxxing, I have started a series of short videos where every single day, basically, almost, I give a tip that will help you. I'm going to post a ton of these, so stay tuned and watch them, because there's a ton of tips and stuff that I haven't even spoken about here. But that's it. That has been my rant for today. If you don't know me, my name is Elam. I'm 15 years old, and I want to help basically people that are where I was a year ago, which was I was very directionless in life. I had no friends. I was lonely and depressed, and I wish I had someone like me that was so relatable. And I really hope you relate to me, because that is so powerful to get you out of those depths of depression and put you back like a crane, and to the good side of life, the happy side, which I'm on right now. So remember, good body, work on it. Hair, just cut your hair. Jawline, tape your mouth at night to mew and have this correct hand posture, and have some part of skincare routine. That's it for the video. Hope you liked it. Bye. Fucking, I hate doing it, bro. I just move my hand to the camera like this, and it never appears like cutting. So I'll do.